BÁTORIČKA, the bloodlusts of ERZSÉBET Bathory, Scene 2. The grim dungeon cellar of Countess castle, the stormy evening of the same day. Eerie shadows are cast on the wet, roughly hewn stone walls from multiple flambeaux. Screams and moans are occasionally heard from the many darkly shadowed caged wine vaults along the cellar's passageways. In attendance to ERZSÉBET Bathory are Anna Darvulia, the witch of the forest, ERZSÉBET's most loyal and trusted servant, one of her close coven of 4. Dorothy Sentes, or Dorco, her premier procurer, one of her close coven of 4. Helena Joe, or bald Mrs. Kokis, a wet nurse, one of her close coven of 4. Katalin Benitsky, or Kata, head laundry woman, one of her close coven of 4. Janos Undveri, or Fisco the dwarf, ERZSÉBET's phallus and factotum. Twin sisters Sarah and Anna Sotley, sisters Zofia and Veronica Sitke, Fruzina Fekete, Gertrude Goth. 6 chained and naked, tearful teenage girls captured from the village of Ilivana. ERZSÉBET Bathory. Dorco, get more cool. Kata, rattle that cage. Fisco, fetch sponge so in blood I may bathe. Joe, flash a tit so milk I may drink, 'cause I think it's with wit my bloodbath turns pink. Pull on that chain to shift those stiff gears, for the sounds of their pains brings thrills to one's ears. Hark it flow forth, that restoring rain, for I feel its life force with a music of pain. Give them a poke to make it more pour, then I'll fully soak in virginal gore. A glass for reflection to see myself show my youthful complexion as I am aglow. Convene to admire my skin ne'er grow old, but stoke up that fire, this cellar's so cold. Then tell me, Darvulia, say of the Savar, then fix me elixir to go where the stars are. Darvulia. My groomers reported from rumour mills spread, 2 kinsmen supported Magyeri the Red. Although almost blind, I'll Pie's evil tutor, whom we will come to find as your chief prosecutor. My vision's gone dimly, yet clear as the day, see traitors Zarinyi and George Homonet. Fear Imri Magiri, that knight of the king, like Zrinyi and Georgi, may make more serfs sing. Drugeth's dog dug the dead near the spar at Pisjan, then thy kid told the Red, and that's half the treason. As Miklos, thy in-law, told Red much the same, to wit, Stiffs thy son saw, stored where is stored grain. And they chatter and chitter about the affair, and they spilt to the vicar to repress thee with prayer. Grasped from steadfast sources, i.e. paganized agents, he'll seek to endorse this, conferring with regents. But fret ye not, mistress, for trip in thy trance, I'll silence each witness by hex the next dance. As soup I will feed them, made from these screaming 6, and smile as they eat them, as spelled meat will fix. And must is the enchantment be by the next moon, with their more thorough dumbness with each sip from the spoon. ERZSÉBET Bathory. Discerning Darvulia, now pass me my potion, but prior partaking I've one pressing notion. Benitsky, come to me, do drop her your holding to answer my query ahead of your scolding. You've neglected your chores, a commandment I said, concealing dead horse stuffed under my bed. Go push up the poppies, the order I think, and bury the bodies beforeing they stink. But because you were lazy and did not obey, my chambers are hazy with a funk of decay. Was it too tough a task? Was it? Is it? My guests don a mask when they come for a visit. Now visitors stay with pockets of posies to help to allay the scouring of noses. I said out in the ground or under floorboards so the stink not surround those ladies and lords. Kata Benitsky. Forgive me, my mistress, I ran out of time. I'll resend the distress by scouring with lime. The body's too weighty, though they had been drained. But I answered inquiries. Did cats, I explained. The blood was a lake, which I used all the ash. Excuse my mistake of leaving the trash. 'Twas my grave mistake not to take out the trash. ERZSÉBET Bathory. Oh, certainly, dear. How about a vacation, as peers with their smears ruin my reputation? Go sit on your seat in the sun, sipping wine, whilst I take the heat as my name is maligned. And what I learn further, what's nearly as rude of a true loyal server, you've served them some food. You gave the girls gruel, 'tis not what I asked. If you want me be cruel, I'll drop this kind mask. Feeding my treatments, to be fat likest thou, with legs like two tree trunks, and paunch like a sow. To stuff them with mutton, so their blood will despoil, as thee turn a glutton with hopes I'll recoil. Remember, laundress, you two flaxen children, and 'tis a short trip for a cousin to kill them. It's just a day's ride to your home, and then back, with your blonde daughters tied for the wolves in a sack. And now for the sentence. The first cause a fuss, a week of repentance as I bite your bust. The second the feeding, as I'm owed a thrill. What my spirit is needing is seeing a kill. I demand an orgasm, a slut sacrificed, then perchancing by passion the payment sufficed. Fetch Ferent's claw, as I wish to make art, for pictures I'll draw on pussy-hole parts. Next seize that salamander that glows red in the fire, and beat her and brand her to quench my desire. But first fuck my fixco, right here whilst we watch, and then crouch and lick so as moisten my crotch. Near an end to the matter, time to make that titch bleed. Commence thee to batter her, fulfil my need. See, I'm nicely bespattered as thy drip in dwarf seed. Darvulia, Dorco, Helen Joe, and Fitzco. Oost mind a jobin, a grovnek kedvet. Oost mind a jobin, a grovnek kedvet. The narrator. The sound seemed to snake through the cold castle rooms, with a smoke in its wake like mephitical fumes. Echoed that incantation via aisles of hewn stones. For miles their quotation spread dread in scared homes. Oost mind jobbin, e grovnid kedvet. Oost mind a jobbin, e grovnid kedvet. Bouncing off mountains, reflecting off streams, with baritone chanting, soprano-ish screams. Oost mind a jobbin, e grovnid kedvet. Oost mind a jobbin, e grovnid kedvet. Till flora and fauna were drenched with the sound, and that olid aura even seeped underground. Oost on jobbin, e grovnid kedvet. Oost mind a jobbin, e grovnid kedvet.